Hello, Anne.
Hello, Chris.
Could you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, what would you like to know about what I do or who I am? What would you like
In general, what you do and
in
who you are.
general? Okay, so I've been in the container business for many years, and a number of years ago, my daughter had a depression, and she went to see a psychologist for quite a long time, and it didn't really help. And after she gave birth to her son, the depression came back and it got worse. And then via, I got to know Brida Walsh, and she helped Charlotte. And in 2 to 3 times, he was the old Charlotte again. And I got so interested in what was going on that I took contact with her. I made an appointment, went to see Brida, started studying Matt Hudson. I did Psyche, Access Bars. I did a few courses of hypnotherapy, and then I heard that Brida developed her own course, and I was interested from the start because I know what she can do, and I really, really believe in what she does. So I registered right away, and it's life-changing what I learned. It's a combination of everything I did before, but stronger. It's complete. It's more complete than all the stuff I did before.
So, how did the 5-day BMRT course, how did it change your personal life? And did it change your personal life?
It did. There's a few things. Well, I've been working as a therapist for the last 5 years. I did manual therapy. I work on the subconscious mind. I used several techniques, but ever since I followed the course, 99% of what I do is BMRT. It's so complete. With all the other techniques I use, you can change little bit by little bit. And you never know whether it has worked. It takes time. Only when the client comes back the next time, you can ask how you feel, what has changed. And in BMRT, I don't see that you see the change. Well, every person has underlying patterns. So some people will take some more time to process a change. But because of the way we learned it, we can see immediately whether a change has been made. And if the change is not complete, then we know that we missed something, that we still need to do another thing. So it's really life-changing. I really love the technique, and I'm so enthusiastic about it. I really love it so much that it's really funny. I have a colleague, and she's a hypnotherapist. And I called her and I said, this is great stuff. And I was telling about it. And she said, blind trust. I'm going to book it right away. So she booked for the next course. She booked in, went home at night, and she said to her husband, I'm going to follow something really new, something else. And he said, what are you going to do? And she said, I don't really know. It's blind trust. Anne was so enthusiastic about it. And then another colleague booked, and I got my daughter in. I can't wait for other stuff to arrive.
Did the course change anything in your personal life?
Yes, we received some protocols about going back to who you really are, your true self. And there was also a protocol about cutting yourself loose from your parents. It's not that you don't love them anymore. It's just that you are stronger, that you have both feet on the ground, that you have your own energy field. And one of the persons I was doing the course with, she came to me and she said, Anne, you have to cut loose of your father. Although my father has been dead for many years, but in my subconscious mind, he's still there. So we did the biofield, we disconnected the biofield. And ever since then, I feel so much stronger. I can't really describe what I feel. I feel stronger, and many people say that I'm so relaxed. And I'm in a network organization which is called BNI. I go there every Thursday morning. And this morning we had, there's always some kind of presentation, and it was a presentation about stress level. So we had to close our eyes and then inhale, exhale, and count how many times. And then she asked everyone afterwards, it was just a minute, and then afterwards she asked, who inhaled, exhaled? We had to go to calculate all the inhalations or the exhalations less than 7 times. And I was the only one. She said, so you're not stressed? And all the rest was like 14, 20, 25. And one lady said, you teach what you preach, or something like that, or you preach what you teach. Anyway, I felt really relaxed as well. It's kind of different. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to anyone considering doing the course?
Follow it. Just do it. Whether it's to use it afterwards, whether it's to use with your friends, for yourself, do it. You can learn so much from it. And I can't wait to follow it the second time, because you can't contain everything. There's always a part that you delete or that you forget. So I would like to go back once more, and I'll do so anyway, to see which parts I've missed.
Right. Can you tell us anything about the course content and the use of it after of the technique after the 5-day course?
Yes. What I hear from other people is it difficult? Some are afraid because it's different from what they do. Brita already gives you some kind of structure how to use it if you're not used to using techniques on the subconscious mind. And there's some kind of protocols which already solve quite a lot of problems. There's groups which have been made, WhatsApp groups. People can ask each other questions, but it's really quite simple. It's just asking the right questions and just watch the people in front of you and where they go, and something will always come up. And it's about layers. It's like peeling an onion. It's layer by layer by layer, and it's quite simple. And the advantage is also that with other techniques, it's you only give a few messages. In one reset, you can put a lot of words. You can already clear a lot of layers. And once you know the patterns, because patterns are important as well, you can also mention those in the reset. You can explain them to people. I had a little boy who came to see me. He's only 12, lots of headaches. And I first explained the patterns. He knew where it came from. I explained the patterns his stepsister had. And then in the reset, I used it, and it just cleared. It was okay. The migraines are gone. Yeah.
Have you competently learned how to do every step of the technique?
Yeah. Of course, I've already been using techniques on the subconscious mind, and I'm really sure that other people who haven't will be able to use it as well, because Brita hands out some kind of intake forms where she mentions step by step how to proceed, where to go, what to investigate first, how to look at people. And then by the way you're doing it, if you miss something, you notice and you can clear it afterwards. Just do an additional reset. It's quite easy. It's just do it, and you'll see what the difference is. What makes the difference? It's a bit like driving a car. In the beginning, it's all strange, and you don't know how to proceed and which button to push. But after you've done it a few times, it becomes. It's really simple.
Okay, thank you, Anne.
You're welcome.
Is there anything you would like to add yourself? something I didn't ask, but you would like to point out to us?
No, not really. Not really. I feel I feel it's the course is really interesting. It's a lot of value for the money you pay. It's and even doing it a second time, I happily would pay full amount again to be able to learn more, to practice more, to meet other people, to see how they do it, to peel other onions, to learn. It's only by using it all the time that you learn more, that you the experience that you get, to know where your question have to go. And in the end, many traumas from people that will come to see you are about the same. So once you've cleared or done the resets a few times, it gets easier and easier and easier. It's just